Hi, Mark Donovan here from HomeAdditionPlus.com. Well, the Thanksgiving holiday had one casualty, a toilet seat. We got a broken toilet seat that occurred on Thanksgiving Day, and so I'm going to show you how to replace the toilet seat in this short video. Okay, here's the said broken seat. We're going to just lift this tab, and using a common screwdriver, we're going to put it on the bolt, and this basically untwist it. We're just going to hold our fingers underneath to hold onto the nut, and I'm just going to screw it out. Once it's fairly loose, you can just push up on the nut and then just untwist the bolt. And there we go, we got our first one removed. Now we're going to remove the second bolt. Sometimes it takes a utility knife to get underneath here to unclip that. And again, just take our common screwdriver and undo the bolt, holding the nut on the back side. And then once we've got the bolt loosened up enough, we can just push up on the nut on the back side and twist the bolt off. And there we go, our broken toilet seat is removed. So here's my replacement toilet seat. Definitely when you're looking to purchase these, make sure you measure the old toilet seat first in terms of the length of it, the width of it, and the spacing between the bolts. You want to make sure you get the right one the first time, otherwise you're going to be spending a lot of time and effort going back and forth to the hardware store. So just opening it up. And I particularly like this one because it's got a slow descent to close. That makes it nice so somebody doesn't just take the toilet seat and drop it down and it slams and potentially breaks it, or just kind of so noisy. And so before I open up the rest of the packaging, just to make sure the toilet seat is a match, and sure enough, it fits perfectly. So we're going to continue to pull the bolts out and get ready to put it on. So the new toilet seat comes with replacement bolts and nuts. Just going to open them up. So we're about to install the new nuts and bolts onto the toilet seat. Make sure the kind of beveled edge goes up underneath the bottom side of the toilet itself, because this will basically kind of act like as a flange and tighten up tight to the kind of beveled edge on the ceramic. So what we're going to do, lay the toilet seat on the toilet, put in the nut. In this case, it's a Phillips head. We push it down in, and we're going to get our Phillips screwdriver, and we're just going to attach the nut to the bottom of it and we'll tighten it up. I'm not going to tighten this one up too much right now. I'm going to put the second one on, get it all lined up in position before I snug it down. All right, the second nut is attached to the bolt. I'm going to just loosely tighten this down. And so there's a tab on the nut, so you can just use your fingers to hold it in place. Just tighten this one down a little bit more. We're going to just make sure we got it well positioned on the toilet. And when we do, we'll just hold it in place and then snug it down. You don't want to really over tighten this too much because there's a risk of always breaking the ceramic. That's why they're also plastic bolts and nuts here, so makes it more difficult to mess it up and destroy your toilet. And there we are. Quite snug, but not too tight. And then we'll just snap these caps down, and we should be good to go. There we go. So that's how you replace the toilet seat. Hopefully you found this video helpful, and if you did, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel so you get notified of my next video.